Okay, you guys, I'm gonna be so real with you right now. I'm going back to school and I have not had a lot of success when it comes to my academic career. Not for a lack of capability, but more for a lack of attendance. Can I just preface by saying I have done the testing to see what framework level I'm at, and I'm sitting at uni level. So I have the capacity, and I was not in a very... In my history contains a very untraditional course of events, and I have always dealt with adversity and unfavorable circumstances. So when I say that I have tried, I definitely have tried my hardest. Sometimes it wasn't my hardest, other times I was just juggling so much stuff that I didn't have the capacity to give my all. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm now finally at a time in my life where I am stable and I am secure, and I feel like I am able to take this seriously and start this new pathway to my lifetime career. So I'm just going to give you a rough outline of my academic background. So I left school in year 10. I was in and out, on and off, going to year 11 and 12. I didn't get a year 10 certificate, didn't get a year 12 certificate. I did not finish high school. I moved around a lot in my childhood, and in my early adulthood I moved quite a bit, and like I've said in the past videos, I was homeless for periods of time, and I was in very unstable environments and relationships, and yeah, there was no opportunity for growth at those times. However, I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't go through those circumstances. So in a way, I did grow from them, but during that, it was like borderline impossible. So I have about 9 different courses. Some of them, like I haven't completed any of them, let's be real. Some of them, like I've gotten through different amounts of them. They range from like Cert 3s to Diploma level, but I have no certificate of completion for any of them. Some of them I did do multiple times, and others I couldn't, because they're not through university, they're through TAFE, they're vocational training, and some of them I was doing strictly online, so it was impossible for me to meet the placement requirements for them, because it was organised through the universities, not through online TAFEs. They are all recognised accredited courses, but they weren't right for me. I have learnt a lot from each of them. I mentioned my high school, didn't finish that. I've done animal studies, that was strictly online. I couldn't get placement for that. I've done PT training, which was very fun. I've done fitness and nutrition, I think around 3 or 4 separate times. Project management, mental health, I think I've done 2 different courses, like I've tried 2 different times with that. I tried to get into the general education for adults, so it's like a adult equivalent of year 11 and 12, because I was looking at going into the military and I needed a minimum year 11 and 12. Can I just preface by saying I have done the testing to see what framework level I'm at, and I'm sitting at uni level. So I have the capacity, so I know that I have the capacity. It's just my commitment and my ability to take it seriously is where I struggle. So I definitely feel like I'm at the point in life where I'm starting from the very bottom. Okay, I'm also not finished yet. So I also started a business course, also youth work, which I got 3/4 of the way through, and I would have finished it, but I didn't get my working with children card soon enough because I wasn't taking the course seriously, and I just didn't. I was in and out. Like, I felt like it was too easy for me, and so I slipped and missed some important steps. So I was also in between housing at that point. I've been in this house for like a year and a half now almost, and this is the most stable place that I have lived at, and I'm 28. Okay, I'm almost 30 years old. I'm probably forgetting a few other ones. I think maybe I've done a barista course as well. I don't know. Like I said, I've just had very untraditional, eventful life, and I never really thought that it was important for me to keep memories and like back things up on my phone and like keep my phone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a big respect, I want to say, for physical materialistic objects. I think I was 15 or 16 when I started substances, so if that tells you anything about where my head was at, and also why I didn't understand that we live in the real world. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. So anyways, now I'm almost 30. I'm starting from the very bottom, but it is getting me closer. It is getting me 1 foot closer to the next level, and all I have is time. Okay, I know that I can do this. All I have to do is be patient. Okay, the time will pass anyway, so I just have to make the best of it, be patient, let each day come. Even though if I think that I am above the level of what I'm currently studying, even if I already know what I'm studying, I need to take it day by day. And I need to follow the process, and I need to just lock in, alright? So, that's my background. I am starting school tomorrow, and this course is a 6-month course, and I will be done by December. After December, I will apply for the next course, so we'll just see which one I get into, and depending on which one that is, it will be either 1 year or 2 years, and then I will be into uni. So my 5-year plan right now, I've already put it in my calendar. I've put the term dates and entry dates in my calendar already for the next 5 years. So I'm manifesting, I'm taking it seriously, and I think I will just have an amazing story, like from rags to riches, for real. I know things will go wrong, and I know that things will not always be linear, but I have that goal. I have the future. I have that future plan, and it's a far future plan. Like, I've never had a future plan that I felt so secure in, and one that I felt so good about. So I know that I'm on the right path, and I know that we just have to start at the bottom. It's humble beginnings. Just wait and see where we end up. And I'm just so excited to have the opportunity to record it and bring you with me. So let's start.